they hear me? All right. Just confirm. Okay, guys, thanks for your patience. I think he's now almost there. Yeah, we got it. Just need to put the silence here. Oh, internet, come on. Great. All right. So, guys, let's start. First of all, welcome everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome aboard. And so, basically, I don't think anyone here is new. I think I know everyone. So, let me just introduce about Talk and Talk. It is a community where you practice English, as you're gonna do now, Spanish, French, Italian, a lot of idioms, and beside that, for you make friends, for you make connections, and here have from different people with the different backgrounds. And today we're gonna discuss about this. Let me post here the questions about the climate change and human responsible, are responsible in these situations. And I think it is very important. So I'm gonna put the second part of the questions. Just for having more options, you don't need to ask to follow all the questions, like you can skip some questions, you can create your own questions. And very important, always introduce yourself. I think that's very important. I encourage you guys to open your camera if you can. It's not obligated. But if you can, I think it's helpful for the others and to read your lips. And this is help to understand better. And also for you because you simulate a real conversation better. And this help the experience, okay? But feel free, it's not obligated, but I recommend. Okay, Helton Norris. Oh, damn. Why I can't paste here? Okay, let me try again. Now it's okay. So guys, that's it. I'm gonna split in two groups because we are in 7 here. Um, let's go 3 participants. Great. Let me see. All right. So let me delete this one. Yes. So guys, I bring you back like 5 minutes before 4 p.m. Okay. So introduce yourself. Don't forget about it. It's very important. And accept the invitation, please. I'll see you later, alligator. Hmm. Hey, only one person need to. No, that's okay. So guys, now let's start. Marks, go ahead. Introduce yourself. Say how about your Vasco da Gama, because now you are happy you passed from Fortaleza, right? That's. I was happy for you because I admire the fans of Vasco. High respect because it's not easy. But go
Man,
ahead.
the Vasco is a surprise every game, right?
Yeah. Uh,
It's complicated, but I love my Vasco. So my name is Marcos. I'm 37 years old. I'm living in Rio de Janeiro. I'm married, 14 years. I have 3 children. I have a degree in business with a specialization in logistics, more specifically supply chain. I work in a big hospital here in Rio de Janeiro. And I'm here in Talk Talk almost 5 months and Canton.
mhm.
Uh, e I think my light is turning off. It's
Ah,
how can I say
it's like
piscando?
a flicker. Flicker. Yeah. It's like I
Yeah,
can say
I don't know
flicker.
if I stay so much time here, but that's okay. Can you
Yeah, I
can you
I
next?
appreciate your effort. Okay, but feel free if it's something you need to leave. Don't worry, okay? But yeah, I hope you can stay with us. All right. Thank you, Marks. Appreciate. And Marcio,
Alright.
go, yeah, go ahead, Marcio. Say where you are you speaking, where you're from. So just feel free.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Let's second my little help me.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Sorry.
No
And
problem.
I am 40 years old, married. I have children. And I was born in Bahia, but I live in São José dos Campos, on the side of São Paulo. And
Which
I'm
part of Bahia?
passionate. Santo Amaro da Purificação, and
I don't know.
small city,
Let me see in the
Bahia.
maps because my fiance is
Uh,
from Bahia, and now I know a little more about. Can you repeat the name? Santo Amaro?
Santo Amaro da Purificação. This place, the Caetano Veloso, Maria Bethânia, you know.
Ah,
Yeah,
let me see. Interesting. Oh, it's closer than Salvador,
yeah,
right? I see.
yeah,
Great, great.
yeah.
My fiance is from Ilhéus. By the way, I'm gonna visit her
I
next month.
know.
Yeah, it's good, good.
Yeah,
I love Bahia. Amazing, man. I'm sorry for interrupt you. So
no
go
problem.
ahead. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
So
all.
yeah, yeah, that's all.
What do you do for a
That's
living?
it. And I'm a logistic professional,
Oh, I see.
and it's São José dos Campos, outra side of
And,
São Paulo,
and
more
you said
specifically Reinhold.
I see. And you said you are 40 years old.
Yeah, I'm 40 years old. I'm married,
Great, great.
18 years.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
and I
You
play music instrument.
nice, very nice. Yeah, you don't look like 40. So great. All right. Thank you, Marcio. I appreciate your introduction.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Helton, go ahead. It's your turn.
Sure. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I'm a computer scientist. I've been working as a Python developer nowadays. I am 31 years old. I'm a guy from São Paulo. I'm a father. In my spare time, I like to do outdoor activities. I like to spend in my free time away from the computer. Um, yeah, I like to practice some kinds of physical activities, such as hiking, workout, swimming.
Nice.
Sometimes I run some some. I don't know the right name for that. It's like a street race. I don't know.
Mm,
By the way, last month I ran 21 kilometers. It was
nice.
my first half marathon. Yeah, I like to travel. I like to be near the nature. And yeah, that's me, guys.
Very, very nice. So you consider yourself like how can I say like these guys are practicing one more than two sports, like they like to swim, as you said, like to run. I know in Portuguese, but I forget in English. But like triatleta, I don't know how to say in English.
Yeah, yeah. I'm take some swim classes nowadays. I'd like to try one day participate in a maybe in a Ironman or a triathlon.
Nice.
I don't know, but who knows?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Maybe one
Yeah,
day.
I like to swim. By the way, I practice swimming every week, like very early, and I like to. But to be honest, I don't like to run. Like in the bicycle, I think it's okay, but I like to walk, to run. Some people like they be passionate about it, but yeah, about swim. Oh, I really encourage you. That's amazing,
Yeah, I
and I
enjoy a lot.
respect. Yeah, yeah. You how long? How what is the distance that you run? Like 40 or
21,
25?
21
21.
kilometers. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a half marathon.
very nice. And you are from São Paulo, right? You said.
Yeah, I'm from São Paulo.
Great, amazing. So, Marks, I'm glad that you are back. Uh, so yeah, I'm Johnny Harrington, guys, and let me just, yeah, I'm 28 years old. I'm Christian, Presbyterian Church, and I have a fiancée. She lives in Bahia, and we're planning to get in a marriage next year. Uh, but I gonna still live here in Osasco, São Paulo, you know. I'm pursuing a master degree. I'm pursuing, but this moment I'm a little try to prioritize the studies for public tender, you know. And yeah, but I'm very glad with my job, you know. Like I work with electricity market. And by the way, just a news next in the first month of June. I'm gonna participate in the training on my job in all in English because we're gonna receive the commission from Pakistan, you know, and the guy is gonna speaking in English, of course, and I'm excited for that, you know, to make network, and we're gonna explain about our electricity market in Brazil, how it works, about the auctions. Auctions, it is leilão. I don't know if you are familiar with this name. And that's it, guys. So let's start because I think this subject is important. But of course, is introduce about each other is very important also for our English. So, Marcus, I hope you can speak and can say. And let me start with the question number one. What are the main human activities contributing to climate change, and how they affect the Earth's climate systems? So, just I don't know if you're familiar with this topic, but uh, the how can I say, the agreement in Paris in 2015 was to not advance the temperature of the Earth, the medium, like dot 5 uh, graus, how can I say, degrees Celsius, you know. And this mean a lot because I think in 2023 we passed this point, and we are seeing how the things are changing. You know, like don't look like only dot 5, you know, but is a huge for the Earth. So, how do you see this topic? What are, in your opinion, the main human activities are contributing to climate change, and how do things affect the Earth climate system?
Sure, man. Thanks. I don't have so much about this, but I believe that the number of so many car in the street is contributes a lot with the pollution, with the air, and it makes the change the climate in the road. I believe it to how can I say forest deforestation. I believe is that can say for so many people in cut the trees for the cell and don't remake the reforesting, and I believe it is can be a a good point to change for the help with the plants, with the climate. And that's it, man. Don't take your trash in everywhere, and the river, the ocean, this thing too. Yeah, man. So many things we the human did or and they keeping doing for how can I say pollution their road, right? That depends on the people change. Everyone, everyone have to do your part. Is for try to take a better road for our children in the future. I believe that. You are the mood, John.
My bad, thank you. I just was saying, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for today because yeah, you are direct to the point, you know. I think I think that's is this idea. Beside of that, I think the speed, the velocity of the things that happens, the consumings demands a lot of the nature of the earth more than they can be replaced, you know, for natural things. And yeah, like in Brazil, we are trying to save our jungle, the Amazon forest, you know, and yeah, I think the modern nature, you know, we are seeing if you don't think in this stuffs, you can see these tragic things are happening, you know, like okay, it's not only it's not the fault of the authorities, but maybe you need to reflect about if they are taking care some how can I say policies, you know, like to to create some to avoid these stuffs, you know, because sometimes they don't want to take care about the uh, how the human are destroying our trees, don't take care about the rivers. And yeah, that's why we are talking about nowadays the federal governor are saying about transition for a green energy, you know. And particularly, I think the nuclear energy can be a solution because nuclear is very density of for energy and don't have pollution, you know. And that's can something that can help for a future greens. Uh, Not only solar or wind, you know, generators. Yeah, but I think thank you, Marx, for your share your point of view. I think it was I totally agree with you. Marcio, let me see. Uh, Question number two: how does climate change impact different regions and ecosystems globally? And what are some of the most visible consequences we are already witnessing?
In my view, I think because the different people, different personality in another country, because
Mm-hmm.
there are people different things and different opinions in my view because they are different and what else? They are different ecosystem, you know, because the different personality in the another country, for example, and there are consequences in the
Mm-hmm.
road, yeah, because there's people there are different opinions and different personality in my view, because there's and because there's yeah different regions and ecosystem. That's it.
Yeah, and I was searching a link and I find here and put in the link because the monkeys they follow off the tree because of the very hot, you know, like the so this is an example of the impact, you know, like the how this impact another ecosystems, the animals. A lot of animals are in extinction, maybe. And yeah, we are facing how the pollution, how these stuffs can affect another, not only the human being, you know. Yeah, and Marcio, I think that's it. If you don't have like people to try to find a solution together, because we see a lot of people just one a group try to discuss and the other this bullshit. No, is but I don't think it is the extremely, like you be very radical and not so much, oh, it's bullshit. I think you need to find minimal because that's important. No, you affect our future of our children. That's things, and we need to reflect how can can avoid this to be worse. No. Okay, Marcio and Helton, let me ask you. Uh, Question number three, but also feel free. For all of you guys, if you want to or answer another question, just feel free. All right. What are the long-term risks and potential tipping points associated with continued climate change, in your opinion?
Well, I believe that this question is related with the last one. Uh, we are creating a lot of issues in our world, such as what are happening to Rio Grande do Sul. The sea are coming more to the earth, and they are destroying a lot of houses, a lot of the communities. We can see issues about the weather. We, uh, I mean, today here in São Paulo are cozy, but these days was very hot,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
we are not in the summer, so we don't know what are happening to the stations. I don't know,
Yeah,
and we just need to live our life and see the climate, I don't know, prevision. I forgot the
mhm.
word, but
Forecast. Yeah.
yeah, forecast. Thank you. So I believe that this situation will be more frequency
Yeah.
the
Hmm.
next years, in the next times, and we need to do something. We need
Yeah.
to even if you think that your contribution is not enough, because sometimes we feel that, oh man, why I will split my trash, my garbage, because I am just one person. I'm trying to do my part. I started the beginning of the year. I'm splitting the recycling items, and
Hmm.
here in São Paulo, every Tuesday, uh, here on my street, pass a recycling truck.
Mm.
So I just
Nice.
put my garbage there, and they take the trash to a better place here, to be splitted,
That's
to
important.
be
Hmm.
re I don't know, reused. I don't know the word, but that
Yeah.
make the difference, because
Hmm.
if you put that items in the normal trash, in the normal garbage, I don't know, the the items uh, will go to the to the naturally, I think, to the earthy, and maybe will stay there for so long years, and
Hmm.
we are
Yeah.
producing more and more trash every day, every year. So we need to think about it, the next generations. I would like to leave a better world for my daughter, you know?
Yeah. That's mean that's when you think about when you think this way, you when you have these attitudes, you're not being selfish. You're thinking about the you can, as you said, that one person can imagine, oh, but what are you gonna change? You're gonna change nothing, only my attitude. But if he can contaminate the others with these good ideas, can make a lot of difference, no?
Yeah.
And
One
yeah, I think
one more thing.
yeah.
I am single. I live alone. So
Hmm.
every week I get a bag of
Mm,
recycling items. So
nice,
is
great,
so many items every week.
great, and I think very, and congratulations for your attitude. I think when you share with us, also encourage us to do the same. And in my company, I think my company in general are very ecological, but in this aspect, I figure out I just need to talk with someone maybe. This I find out the split the trashes like the red color. I never know the the paper, the others the color, but the red, the green, the yellow, and so on. But I I already saw at the end of the day, the woman who cares about the things, the garbage, will put everything in the same garbage. So that makes sense if you has different colors, but in the end, put all in the same. So this don't make sense, right? Just you sell a good image, but in the end, maybe I need to talk with someone. But just another point. In Brazil, I think you have some difficult because it's more tropical country, and here we associate summer, sun, beaches, and football, soccer. No, this not help for the discussion because the things are gonna be hotter, and but it's not like you get something only like go to the beach because this sometimes can be bring a lot of problems for uh the air that the breath, like it's very horrible when you try to sleep and without air conditioner, without a fan, and I think time by time we are gonna to need in these steps. And only one point because I think in Brazil the people are not so worried because they see this hot weather as a good thing. But hey, Marx, do you remember in some months ago a fan of Taylor Swift? She like died in the show because of the was very like as I put in the here in the monkeys, they fall off the trees because of the hot warm. So it's very. I already saw in India, the guys the temperature there was very high, higher, and a lot of people dead once like the street because it was very hard, warm. And Marcus, let me ask you. Let me see. Question number five. What are some of the economic and social consequences of climate change, both locally and globally? So we are seeing this in Rio Grande do Sul. I think you take like 1 year to reconstruction the cities. I don't know how many billions, millions you like is a considered part of the PB, like, and this is the consequence. How do you see this?
I will say about this, about Rio Grande do Sul, because nowadays is more famous uh, disasters that we know for now. And man, it's incredible. With 1 year for your rebuilding your one city, so many people lost everything. The commerce, the market, the education too is complicated because a lot of schools was devastated, and man, the loss was very huge, and it's a I don't know how much it's real you be the custom because it needs a little, not a little. real needs use help it with the reconstruction, rebuilding, the economics, the tourism. Tourism don't have more tourism, for example, more in Porto Alegre.
Yeah,
I
especially in
I
Gramado, right?
yeah, I was once in Porto Alegre. This is beautiful, right? I like so much, but I can watch the journal, the TV is impressive,
Yeah,
incredible. It's very, I mean, it change everything. Don't have
yeah,
another idea. This way, they are change everything. It's not have condition for say something different to that. It's very complicated the
yeah.
situation in Rio Grande do Sul.
And this impact of the rice because they are very good producer of rice, and that in Brazil need to import this product is
Yeah,
affect us. And the
wine.
wine. So in the tourist, one friend of my coworker, she was planning to be in a, how can I say, moon like Sweetie Moon, I don't know how to say Lua de Mel in Gramado, and will not be not possible, you know. And a lot of it commercial depend of this money, and these
Yeah,
are affecting because the airport are closed in some parts. And Marcos, if I'm not wrong, some time ago, there was a flood in the Rio, right? Like some part of the Rio. I saw some after some strong raining. I don't know
yeah.
if it's affecting your region or another part.
Not here in my region, but in the metropolitan Rio de Janeiro,
Hmm.
there, because the structure for the uh, down is very complicated. They don't have so
Hmm.
much. No, they have so much trash for the streets. The people don't have some education for they put the
Hmm.
trash in the right place. I mean,
Hmm.
that is very complicated. Don't have your distributor to absorb the water, the rain,
Hmm.
and when every time they rain a lot, is every time is complicated.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Max. Marcio, let me see. Uh, no, question number 7. How can communities and groups collaborate to promote sustainable living and advocating for environment protection? So you said in the beginning about the importance of dialogues, you know. So how can these communities and group can collaborate to promote more sustainable living, to advocate for environment protection, as you are doing now, you know, the, you have like to create a conscience like for the people. Oh, you need to worry about, you know. It's not some me like.
So I guess because let me see. Um, Communities and group collaborate to me another other person or other occasion really important, because these questions we talking about the Rio Grande do Sul help all the people there, other really important. Yeah, help is other people really important. Collaborate other people or other occasion really important. But in my view, the world really rich, but because the some situations in the different place really poor, unfortunately, because in my view, people don't understand. and how can I say, happens in the world, what happens in the world. I think people don't understand, and because this, the world become really poor, but really rich about the money, about the culture, about the food, about the yeah, really rich in the world. But in my view, people don't understand what happens in the world, and because it's really important. Because yeah, help is other person really important. Yeah, yeah, really important. But because for example, politics is really poor, and helps all the place helps all the of the state, for example, the countries. Yeah, in my view. So because these questions, how can I say? Because these questions, yeah, community and group collaborations really important because the this situation when I said politics and people don't understand what happens in the world. That's it. You're muted.
My bad. Yeah, not only help it after a disaster, but also in, before that, like how to we can discuss about it. And that's why I think it's important some policies, public policies to create this conscience in the society, like to avoid. And that's my question. Thank you, Marcio. And that's my question for your health. On the question number 8, what role does education and awareness, my English is a little rusty today. What role does education and awareness play in encouraging individual and collective action on climate change?
Oh man. Yeah, like I said before, uh, yeah, we need to start with our children. I believe that they are the future, they are the hopeless.
Mm-hmm.
And
Totally.
by the way, I learned that with my my little Kansas, she is 12 years old. One day I realized that she was putting the trash in a different day on the street. So I asked her why. So explained me about the garbage truck. So I started to do the same as well. So
Nice.
yeah, I am 31 years old and I'm learning with a little child. So we
And,
need to
and that's
start with
that's
them.
nice. I'm sorry. That's nice because the kids don't have this like they has more hope. Sometimes we are more, oh, this is not gonna work. And when you see that attitude, oh, you had humble to see, and because some adults see, it's a kid that can learn nothing from her. No, you say, oh, you can teach me, can you share with me? And that's important. We expect we teach for day, but sometimes we can learn with them. Very nice thing for sure about it.
Yeah, sure. So that's the question. I believe that we need to start with them, with the children. And I don't know, like you said now, the adults, they just think that they didn't believe about it, this
Yeah,
question, I think. And sometimes they think that is just a conspiration or something related with our rulers. And I don't know what we have in our heads, but sometimes they just think bullshits. So
Yeah.
it's a hard question.
Yeah, they think, yeah, this is the role of the governor, but we need to do our job,
Yeah.
our role also, you know. Nice. Okay, let me see. Mm, uh, okay, question number 10. Let me start with you, Helton, and then I return with the others. Question number 9. I'm sorry, 10. What are some innovative solutions and technologies that can help us transition to a low carbon future? So nowadays we are facing a lot of new things like especially AI. I think this can help, you know, because very powerful tools. We discussed this about in last week, and how these solutions, innovative technologies can and these days I was seeing I don't know, have you ever watched some Black Mirror? I don't know, has an episode in these shows where they say something about a bee, you know, abelha. But and nowadays, because I was a robotica bee, and nowadays they are creating this robotic, and this can help to the pollinization. I don't know how to say pollinização, and to save some species, and a lot of things are being created. And I think you have to work with technology, right? They are developing a lot of things. How do you think this solution, this technology can help us to facing this uh, climate change, you know?
Well, a lot. By the way, nowadays you can see the electric cars. Uh, it it I don't know. It is become a tendency
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. So we can see that some rulers, some countries are
Mm-hmm.
creating some kinds of laws about oh man, I would like that uh, 30 years from now we need to
Mm-hmm.
produce just electric cars to
Mm-hmm.
decrease the carbon emission. So nowadays you can see that kind of encouragement to the population, to the countries. Uh, Sometimes we see that they are engaged to change that situation, but I don't know. It's so hard because you need to you need to deal with powerful people, like people that deal with petróleo, with the biggest company, you know. I believe that
Yeah.
there are some issues about that, and I don't know if we will uh, can deal well with
Mm-hmm.
the low emission, the low carbon in the future. I don't know. It's a hard issue.
Yeah, you bring an important thing because the interests of the petroleum fields, the companies giving a lot of money, and they don't want to lose this, you know, and it is contra is a like a paradoxal because the last copy, like the I forgot the conference for discuss climate change was in a place where I don't know, it's in Saudi Arabia, something like that. They produce a lot of petroleum. Like, how are you gonna make transition to a green energy and green low emission, you know, to help with this transition? If we has a lot of this area need to finance these new innovative the fields. But yeah, you said about the electricity car. I think we can use also alcohol, you know, ethanol, because yeah, I think it's not so much uh, pollution. Has another alternatives also. But yeah, we need to start to think in our future as we're gonna talk now, and maybe to use these solutions. Sometimes it's very expensive, you know, but uh, step by step, I think we can arrive there. We Sometimes it's difficult to believe in a human being, but you need to to have some faith. Okay, thank you, Helton. Marcos, let me see. Mm, Question number 13. What role does international cooperation play in addressing climate change, and what progress has been made on this front? How do you see this international policy, China, US, and the other ones? How do you think? Like every country needs to save the earth, but sometimes look like they only are thinking in yourself and in being rich. How do you think that?
Or only go to the meeting, the ONU, say something beautiful, and nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's complicated, man, because but I think it's really necessary. You this meeting, for example, the ONU, because everyone have the responsible for the world, right? It's not only country or others. Everyone make your pollution, make everything for this, make destruction, rebuilding, reforesting. Is yeah, everyone did something for this causing what we have today, and I believe it's very important. But like I said,
Hmm.
it's not just talking. You need to
Action. Yeah.
really make something. We
Yeah.
have to take hands on and go ahead and reduce your pollution, clean your rivers, or make the politics with your citizens for understand that not so cool. You put your trash everywhere. Uh, don't use so much the paper or plastics, and
Yeah.
try to, how can I say, reutilizar, reuse, maybe, uh,
Reuse. Yep.
about some things. I try reuse something here in my house, but I know it's not so simple. It's complicated
Yeah.
because there are something that I can't. When we can, it's not so cheap. I have sometimes it's more expensive you here use, and that you buy a new, but
Hmm.
you have to do
Yeah.
something, man. And international, that's no for cooperation, for commit change, because,
Hmm.
for example, the ocean is for the everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing. And thank you, Marcus. I appreciate. And for finish for and before bringing the guys, Marcio. Uh, yeah. Like, let me see. Question number 12. How can business contribute to climate action, and what incentives or regulations can encourage sustainable practices? How do you see this? And I know these topics are not easy, so feel free if you don't have something ready. Just
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I agree. To be really, really hard when I answer these questions, you know. But I
Hmm.
try my my English.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me see. How can a business contribute to climate
Hmm.
actions? Uh, really important contribute in the world because business there are a lot of money, you know,
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
people too, yeah, the big people, your your company, there are a lot of money. You really important contribute in the world, in this place, your place, you know, it's really necessary. I said it before, helping really important. Yeah, other in situations, people or different occasion, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, companies pay attention a lot about the help is, but really, really complicated about the company
Mm-hmm.
help is in the world, for example, because pay attention about the money, save the money, and that's it, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But help is really important, and your actions really necessary, but companies pay attention, save money. I don't know English, and think your próprio umbigo. I don't know English. That's it.
Yeah, I see. I understand. And yeah, I think nowadays they are talking about ESG, environment, social governance, try to sell some green appearance, but sometimes they don't do a lot, for this aspect. But yeah, the idea was here was not to talking about it, everything, but only to start introduction this topic for conscience. And guys, I'm looking like to hear how was the conversation for you? Like Pedro, um, how was the conversation in your group? And I know the questions are not easy, but at the same time, it is important. We created this conscience. So feel free for sure.
Yeah, I think is was the first thing that I said. The importance of this theme and how we not get some importance to this. So and we know less about this theme, and when we have a cooperation and with well technology, AI, so a lot of things. So we nós deixamos de lado um
Mm-hmm.
pouco esse tema e and well have some impacts in well the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
here in the situations and
Yeah.
a lot of things around the world and well I
Mm-hmm.
think it's time to think more about this and this meeting make me thankful and thinks the if I uh, make a review in one word
Mm-hmm.
is thankful.
Amazing, amazing. I'm glad that was impacted this way. I think for me also. And thank you, Pedro and Camila. How was for you?
Um, Today was a nice conversation. I learned a lot about this
Great,
this subject today.
amazing. So guys, that's it. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate everyone, Márcio, Helton, Marcos, Pedro, Camila, Juliana. I think just leave now. But yeah, and thank you for today being together in this topic. And take care, And yeah, I hope you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I wish another best week for you. Okay? And I hope to see you later again, all right? Maybe next week.
Okay,
Thank
Bye
you,
bye,
bye.
Bye.
guys.
guys.
Thank
Take
you.
Have a good
care. See
one.
ya.